Hey guys, what's going on? Upstate Bourbon here, and today I'm going over the top 5 budget bourbons. For me, a budget bourbon is somewhere under that 40-ish dollar mark. Some people might have a different opinion, but the first two bourbons are around the same price point. They are around 25 to 30 bucks or less. It's going to be the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, and the other one I don't have, but the Old Granddad 114. Those two bourbons are great for their price point, and they're not my everyday drinkers, but I can see why a lot of people would want them as their daily drinkers just because of the price point. The next bottle I'm going to cover is something new to my collection and something that I featured in several of my recent videos. It's going to be the Green River Wheated Bourbon. This is probably my favorite out of the ones that I'm listing here. I can't say enough good things about this bottle. If you haven't bought one yet, pick one up. The next bourbon on this list is Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. It's a great bourbon, good price point. I think it's around 40-ish dollars, maybe a little bit less. It's good. I think I like it better than the Henry McKenna that I've had. So I think that speaks volumes to this bottle. All right, and the second to last bottle I'm going to mention, these last two are both going to be slightly controversial. The lesser of the two controversial ones is going to be Buffalo Trace. I think it's solid. You should be able to find it around 25, 30 bucks. It's a good bourbon. Everybody knows Buffalo Trace. Out of all the ones, this is probably the most recognizable, and you know, it's good. You can't really, for this price point, you can't beat it. I think it beats the Heaven Hill and the Evan Williams, the Old Granddad 114. Green River might give it a run for its money, but this is a great bourbon if you can find it, especially the store picks. Yeah, so this is a great bourbon. All right, and the last one, the honorable mention. I had a hard time putting it on this list. That's why it's an honorable mention, because it's even harder to find than the Buffalo Trace. If you can find this for MSRP, I would consider it a budget bourbon, but the price point that I find it at in my area, I don't really think it's a budget bourbon. I would say it's in that next tier, like that $60 range. And it's going to be an Eagle Rare. This one is a store pick, and you know, Eagle Rare, everybody knows Eagle Rare that's been drinking bourbon for a minute, and it's a good quality bourbon. It's a nice age stated 10-year bourbon. Can't really say enough good things about it. It's one of my favorite offerings from Buffalo Trace, and yeah, I have a hard time including this in a budget bourbon, but if you can pick it up for MSRP, definitely a budget bourbon worth having. So that'll do it for my top 5 budget bourbons, plus an honorable mention. And if you have anything that you think should be in here that's not Wild Turkey 101, let me know in the comments, and make sure y'all follow. Have a great day.